What's up, you guys? Noreen Vibes. Welcome back to the house of good vibes. And if it's your first time clicking to my video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell below so that you don't miss any of my video. And if you are OG, welcome back, and we love you. As you can see the title below, on today's video, I'm going to compare between Halifax and Calgary, or between the east part. The Halifax is in east part of Canada, which is Atlantic side. Uh, so I'll talk of the city that I used to stay in, which is in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm also going to talk about the west part of Canada, which is Alberta and in Calgary. So on today's video, after being in Calgary for almost 2 years, I think is the best time to compare between Halifax and Calgary, what I see as an advantage or and disadvantage of Halifax, or advantage and disadvantage of Calgary. So please, I'm not an immigration expert. I'm just sharing my opinions, and I'm thinking this is a good video for maybe someone who's thinking of moving to Canada and is trying to figure out between those cities, where can I go or where can I move. And I think it's also good for either someone who is within Canada and is thinking about moving in those two cities. So it's just my opinion, and I would like for anybody to comment down below the advantage or the goodness and the badness of the city they are staying, so that we can compare. That's why I said I'm not expert. Maybe some of the ideas that I'll be sharing is not what you see, or maybe there's more that I've forgotten. And if you may need more parts or of explanation, you comment down below and I'll be happy to make more videos. First advantage or the goodness that I saw in Nova Scotia: the schools, mostly universities, they are very cheap if you compare to West. The university this side, they are very expensive. So if you are looking to go to university or high school as an international student, I will advise to go in Nova Scotia, in either Halifax or any part in Nova Scotia. And also Nova Scotia, it's easy to get the admission to universities than this side, because the competition is very high. Most of people will be looking for the universities this side because it's a big city. But the universities, they are also expensive because the competition is high. While Nova Scotia, the competition is low, and the universities or high schools, they for international students, is not that expensive. That's the first thing that I can say if I compare about university, because I came here as a student and I did my university in Nova Scotia in Halifax. And when I was thinking of maybe continuing some of my studies here, when I was looking for universities and compare the prices with the Nova Scotia, the prices were very high. So the second thing I'll talk about is jobs. In Nova Scotia and Halifax, what I can say, it's hard to get jobs. So we have a lot of students that are there that I think the job they are working is minimum, but there are some people with a good job. I don't want people to come after me that I'm minimizing the job they are doing. No, it's not easy to get jobs than West. Like, if I can say, I came like in April. By May, I had got the first job. While I know people that they moved to Nova Scotia, it took them at least 6 months or 4 months or 3 months to get a job, unless if you have connection, which connection is first, is a good thing everywhere you go in the world to easily get the job. But I think, and within those jobs, it's not easy for, let's say, international student or immigrant that are looking for high paying jobs. It's not easy for to get into those positions, while in this side, like, I've stayed here less, but I've done a lot of jobs than I've done that I was in Nova Scotia. Because, like, here, if I don't like the job, I quit and I apply for another job and I find it. So, like, it's hard, it's easy to find job here when you have a good resume. I can say like that. Maybe you can start with Nova Scotia and try to build a resume up, but if you are looking for just work, it's good to move to Alberta because it's a big city. It's there's a lot of companies in
In Calgary.
than in Halifax where I used to stay. So that's the second thing. Jobs are easy to get in Calgary or in Alberta, this side, even Edmonton. I have some friends that they say it's easy to get jobs there, but in Halifax, it's not easy. You need to really have high connection, and you also need to be ready to work to some particular um like position, like maybe customer service, customer care, housekeeping, those kind of jobs. It's not easy to get to some of like your dream jobs. You can get them, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you cannot get them, but it's not easy to get them. So that was the second one. The third one is cost of living. Cost of living, I can put in the average. I can't say it's high. I can't say it's cheap, because now with after COVID, everything, like, uh, I've been looking for places. It's very expensive. Like, uh, but compared to other cities, not expensive, but compared to before COVID, it's expensive. Prices are now expensive. Like, the place that I used to pay 1,000, it's like 1,400. But compared to Halifax, Halifax used to be cheap, but now the prices of Halifax living have gone up, like up more than even this side. And so I can say the living standard here is not bad. Is me in the middle, is average price, while Halifax is gone up. There are some places that prices are down, but if you want to be in the middle in the town, like in the city Halifax, the prices are very up. While here the prices are like 1,500, for 2 bedroom, 1,500, 1,200. Um, I'll also put Halifax, the 2 bedroom prices. So yeah, I think so. I can say in Calgary, it's also easy to get job. It's also making sense because the value of the jobs maybe you're doing, it's working with the standard of living. Fourth one, the Calgary tax rate is less, is 5%, while in Nova Scotia they have like uh, a higher tax rate that they charge for everything that we buy.
While in Calgary,
For everything we buy, they have percentage of amount of stuff they charge. So make sure, something that I need to share, if you move from one province to another, always change, go to your bank and ask them to change address. The other thing I can say is Calgary, like, oh my god, there are like a lot, even Halifax is mixed. But by then, when I landed, um, the city wasn't like diverse a lot. There were not of a lot of immigrant. You could even go in the mall and you couldn't see people of color. But when I came here to and I went the mall, I was like, what? Like I could see a lot of different colors, a lot of people like me, and that is just excitement. That is like something like that is also like bonus to the city of Calgary, that we have a lot of people from different places in the world, because most of people when they come to Canada, they always come to this side of big cities. It's rarely that people go to small cities. I used to even to tell people that from like somewhere that I stay in Halifax, they're like, what? What is Halifax? But even now, some people still, they don't know Calgary. They only know Montreal and Ontario. Yeah, so I can say the last thing that I want to share on this video, if you guys want more clarification, more like more details, or you have other questions that you want me to answer compared to those two cities, please comment down below. That's why we make videos, so that we share with you what we know, and you guys share with us what you know, or ask us question, and we can maybe do research for you guys. The last thing before we close this video, the other thing that I can say is the people from East, they are very welcoming, very like happy. I don't know, that's why I can say, while people on West, I can't say that they are not happy, but it's not easy um to mingle with people from this side. Like people are busy, are always working, and they are no more friendly than Nova Scotia. I said I'm just sharing my thought and what I have observed for the past years that I've been in Canada. People in Halifax, they are more friendly and more like greeting on the street, the road. People can say hi, hello, but here people still say hi, hello. They say when you are in Rome, you do what Romans do. So when I came here, I do what they also do, but I still keep my good heart. Never change your good heart. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you have enjoyed the video and if you have learned something new, please give that thumbs up below. And if you have question, or if you have requests on more videos, please comment down below, because if you don't comment, we don't know what make for you guys. If you are thinking to move one of those places, you now have idea. Am I going back to school? Okay, let me go to Nova Scotia. Am I looking for a job? Okay, let me go to Calgary. So depending on what your stage, depending on the stage that you are, you know where to go. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for staying with me. Love you, and God bless you.